Hey, it's Mike with My Rocky Start. Just because I had a rocky start doesn't mean you need to. I'm at the Tumbler shelf today because I got a friendly reminder that I needed to make a video for a question I get sometimes of how do I restart my tumblers after a power outage, or what do I do with them when I go on vacation. So I just wanted to talk quick about those two scenarios. My power has been off for about 4 hours, and I did come down when the power went off and shut the switch off to my Highland Park tumblers. Now the power came back on, and so they're still off. That's not a bad idea to do that because you can protect your tumblers from anything like a power surge that might come during repairs. So let's get these started back up. On a 3-pound, it's a pretty simple thing. Just grab that barrel, lift it out, invert it, and just give that a shake. You can shake it vertical, shake it horizontal, and then just put that back on. And turn it back on. Give it a watch for a few seconds. Make sure that you don't have anything turning out of balance or causing any problems. Like I say, it's been about 4 hours. This one I'm just going to turn that back on. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're not turning out of balance. Everything looks good. I'd be able to go ahead and let that roll along. One nice thing about the Highland Park tumblers is they don't have a belt. They're a DC motor. And if you saw that when it started up just a little bit slow. It didn't start up right at full turn, full RPM. And what that does is it's kind of nice not having a belt and having those high torque DC motors. On tumblers with a belt, if you've got something that's out of balance and everything's settled out and you go to start that up, sometimes that belt can slip and it'll spin in that one spot and you can stretch your belt, or it might actually burn through it. Bigger tumblers, it's not a bad idea to pick those up and agitate them, especially if it's been several hours. I'm not going to do it in this video, but it'd be the same process. Just pick them up, invert them. I'm just going to go ahead and start mine back up. This is the dual 6-pound. That's actually my favorite size. Everything looks like it's turning well, not any problem. Start this 12-pounder up. Not seeing anything turn out of balance. Everything looks good. We'll start this other one up. That one's a little heavier. And it is shaking just a little bit. Not enough to worry about. I'm just going to let that run and let it sort itself out. Now, on the Nat Geo, since it's a digital control, it does reset down to 1 and 1. I do know that I had 4 days left. So I'm going to go ahead and click that up to 4. I'm going to leave it on speed 1. Nat Geo tumblers turn too fast. You're best off not running them any faster than the lowest speed, and even the lowest speed still too fast. It's a belt driven, but it is a DC. Probably the only reason I even kept this one around. I'll run it till it quits, and then I'll replace it with a Highland Park, just like I did my lower tones. But we'll go ahead and push that button. And it's a little bumpy, but not bad. We'll let that run and see how that sorts out. Now, I'm just going to turn this off just for the noise. If you were going on vacation, you can shut your tumbler off. Chances are they're not going to leak if they haven't been leaking in that horizontal position, but it's really not a bad idea, especially if you're going to be gone a long time. Just take that off and set that vertical on the shelf. I'm just setting it on the tumbler temporarily. But just set it vertical on the shelf. You're not going to have any leaks. You're not going to have any problem. When you go and get back, turn that inverted. Give it a good shake. Make sure you're shaking it until you can kind of hear everything's moving. And then go ahead and put that back on your tumbler and get it rolling again. Always stick around for a second when you restart your tumblers just to make sure that everything's turning even. You've got no problems. So, just a couple of quick tips. If you like my videos, please give them a like. Subscribe so you can see what else I'm coming up with. I'm going to try and do videos more often now. And definitely give me any comments in the comments section. Ask any questions and I'll try and get back to it as soon as I can. Appreciate you guys taking a look.